Wonders shall never end. Come in quickly as we speak briefly before the incoming president of Zambia, Brian Mundubile, goes live with Frank Mutambo. I've been waiting and been refreshing my page. Meanwhile, today, President Hakainde Hichilema received a pastor with Joshua Banda. They were at State House trying to send a message that he works with pastors. Meanwhile, PF used to deport pastors. Come here, we talk. I want us to talk heart to heart. Because when I speak, I sound like somebody who is jealous, who is bitter with what? November 12th, I posted this video on my TikTok. And I said, Makebi Zulu, stay away. Stay away from this race. Many people called me names. As people are coming in, let me be playing. Chancing back. Even right now, it's easy. Fly down to Zambia, speak to agents. Mr. President, sir, stay away. Listen, we have been dragging each other to court. Then you now leave the family and fly to Zambia. And somebody will be saying, you don't have a voter's card. I came to Zambia to register as a voter. I don't want to run out of battery. I have my voter's card is there. I think I will show you. Okay. At the end of the day, it is you guys that will come on social media and be crying, doing hashtag free Makebi, free Makebi, free Makebi. Is that what you want to do? The person you are joking around with HH is a smooth criminal. Is a mafia. You understand? Even if it's democracy, PF is very democratic. Leave us alone. Who are you? You are disrespecting our elders. Nobody is disrespecting anybody. We are just saying, stay away from this race for now. Your life is important. Well, if people are ready to do whatever they want to do, it's up to you. But you guys, I'll remind you that I told you. I'll remind you that I told you. Nobody is scared of Makebi Zulu. Not even HH is scared of Makebi. Nowhere. Don't lie to yourselves. We celebrate Makebi Zulu for the role he has played in the Lungu family. But should that warrant him to stand as president? No. For now, no. And because you guys don't like the truth, none of you like the truth, she's a UPND puppet. Okay. Last year, I warned Makebi Zulu to stay away from the presidential race. Many people called me names. I warned you that stay away from this battle. Take care of the Lungu family. And people told me I'm a UPND surrogate. And I told you guys that you don't understand Hakainde Hichilema. I warned Makebi Zulu on this platform. Makebi, what you have done leaving the family alone, you've left them vulnerable. They defended him with Emmanuel Mwamba. How Makebi Zulu is just a family spokesperson. He's not part of the family. Today, I am told that the body of Edgar Chagwa is missing. Who's the first person to cry? The same Emmanuel Mwamba that was busy parading Makebi Zulu. What are you crying? Are you surprised? Are you surprised that Hakainde Hichilema decided to go and collect the body? As Makebi Zulu is eating Nando's in Zambia, feeding people Nando's, Mulede Nando's as campaign. Basenda body Abalungu. Congratulations, well done, Malukula, as they call you, your people. You don't listen to advice. You don't listen to advice when we're trying to tell you. I warned you last year, I said, Hakainde Hichilema, you guys don't know this guy. So now the body of ECL apparently is missing from the mortuary. And now, you wanted to be president. Well done. You're in Zambia now. Whilst the body is missing. Now, a church will arrest you. Now, exactly my speech. Makebi Zulu, Hakainde Hichilema will arrest you because he will refuse. That is not part of the allegation. Okay? He will now tell you, produce the body. I told you, I want you on my page. I spoke. The whole diaspora, Makebi's team, that woman is bitter, lunatic, blah, blah, blah. I said you don't understand Hakainde Hichilema. Now you are fallen in his trap. You are now going to be asked to produce the body. You cannot produce the body, jail. You won't be on the ballot. You think HH will give power easily? Why is Zambia? I'm coming to stand as president. I'm going to be the president of Zambia. Are you okay? Like, are you okay? Who is your advisor? Those people that advise you, they are egocentric. I told you that the Delilahs that surround you, Mwabalisha na Nandos, akunyo pole ni Nandos. Now Hakainde Hichilema will start a case on you, Makebi. Produce the body of ECL. Ukalanda shan. Nga tulalanda numpashu wa kualesa. You are now crying. Per social media. Imano Mumbo, what are you crying? With your minions and your puppets, those diaspora women, you are now crying on social media. Hey, didn't I warn you? That Makebi Zulu should stay from this race. Hey, maybe Mundubile. I told you the best candidate in this race is Brian Mundubile. You never listen to me. Are you surprised that HH has collected the body? Now, Makebi Zulu, HH akakupisha to produce where the body is. Ukalandesh. I'm the spokesperson. Hey, badideni, Nishimulera Ndrako. He's just a spokesperson of the family. Spokesperson that knows the secrets of Edgar Lungu. You knew all the secrets of Edgar Lungu and you want to kumupiana. Does it sound correct? Does it sound correct? Lawyer Abatata. I said a piane each punachal pobatata. Does it sound correct? When it comes to Hakainde Hichilema, since June, I've studied him. Since June 2020, I've studied that guy. HH can never forgive you, Makebi, for not allowing him access to the body. So adi kupingi de chimbala. Stay away. Niwewe nani kutulande. He has a right to stand. The diaspora lunatic. Okay, now the body is missing. Produce the body. Because even me, I can start a petition against all of you idiots. When I was telling you that HH will set a trap for you, you never listened. Mwaisa na kuzambia, iringanya, not to peer, eto mwapanga. Ati, I'm coming to stand as president. I'm the president of Pamozi. I'm the president. Atase. Wadishechito mijawa alungu iwe. When I came to speak, Mateo, you were there on my live stream. And I said, this is the first and last time. But Pangana speech. He's the only loyal person. Loyal person, my foot. You cannot be a loyal person and you've left a body in the mortuary. Nonsense. Let people honor you when you have worked hard. Now, push an endiashi. Ya pwediash. If we're to go on the fete, iwe. Makebi, iminina. What was the rush? What was the rush? Mwalinyo Polanandos the other day. We saw you eating. Now, Baba Tukana Mundubile per social media. Even appointing them. Makebi. At 43, you are going to end your political career very well. Very well. Because you have bad advisors. Vouchers. People who are hungry for position. Today, mama, why my body? Are you shocked? I even came to cry. I said, Tansila Mwanakash. Ba Mrs. Lungu Wanakash. Ba Betha Wanakash. Umwana Lungu in Zambia for the court case. He was not even allowed to travel to see the father. I said, Makebi, stay away. I said it. Dear Papa, how many months ago? I told you, Tamwa Mwishwa church. Because if you understand that church, there are things you will not even do. What is wrong with you, Makebi kushpafye? Waba awe. Elo forever is only feta Makebi na bomba. He sent to me a VIP. Even if you are not even on the ballot, you can be second VIP. You will elected. But Mundubile nga panga program. Now, aku panga program. Amane abulosh. But Mundubile nga kwata to alliance manifesto. Now, uyu aita bantu. By NMC. What is that? In UPN, we used to call them NMC. MCC. Na bakumana. Baleda na manandos. Baleda sheta. When you people are suffering, baleda sheta nandos ku campaign. This is the first time I've seen people eating nandos. Edgar Lungu alimu fridge. I said, this level of wickedness, I have never seen. I have never seen this level of wickedness. Congratulations. Emmanuel Mwamba and your team of minions. Makebi Zulu. Congratulations. You are the reason why the body is missing. And I will put it on you. I will put it on you. I will not even blame HH. I'll put it on you because you don't listen and you are selfish. Body yaba Lungu even missing. I told you. I warned you. And I said HH will come for you. You thought I was just yabbing. Mulerida body yaba Lungu yaluba. Makebi, the savior, the David. David for who? David in which country? Efo basala David. Ulai patikisha. Forcing yourself. Abo bakalamba ba Mundubile. Do you see him? Makebi, he said to one people, Teti, he is loyal. He is what? Ebu loyal. Washech tumbi. I know what it means to lose a father. And there is no way I could even want to be near, I want to do my politics. I don't think so. If this guy truly meant well at Walungu Banani Wakwe, I don't think so. If my own friends, Wafa, I was feeling like Katishwe. What about somebody that I met, I was with him, he adopted me, I was MP, I was his lawyer, I was the last person to bedside. Tell Papa, send the board. Send the board, Yaba Lungu. Shame on you, bad advisors. You want to come to Facebook to cry. You're crying for who? You're crying for you. When you let this man alone, Mumochari. Mwaisa mule campaign, mule nyopola na tunandos, vale misura ramado, mulenda, kuma atifiwe upampu, what is that? You'll be there sending people to insult Mundubile. 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 I said, you people, there is no candidate I can endorse on social media that I know that Uyumuntu, unless I'm going to finish. But Mundubile is mature and he will remember you. Kwisa. Tulefa feminine. Marukula. Timu. Shanuko. My turn point. So now, HH has a case. Hichilema has a case. He will ask you, where is the body? Ukaskanshi. Ukaskanshi Makebi. Na my advisors wobe. Ukaskanshi. He will not even care whether it was stolen in South Africa by who. He will not even care. You left the family vulnerable. I mentioned it on my live stream. This is my video. I just arrived in Zambia, I'll be arrested. How do I become a UPND puppet? Me that talks about HH every day, call him a mafia. Today, I am now a UPND. They were calling me a UPND puppet. My phone is even dead. They were calling me, let me charge it a bit. They were calling me a UPND puppet. She's a UPND puppet. Well done. Congratulations. You have become the first person wanting presidents whilst you have not yet buried your leader. The first time. The first time when you are the... No, he's a spokesperson. Who are you? Mwalimu Patafi. I said you people. Nimi mwanatamwa mustada HH. I told you. As far as the body is missing, government of Zambia, arrest Makebi. Period. Atwewe kwa body abalungu. That's it. As a Zambian citizen, I'll write, even on my page, arrest Makebi Zulu with immediate effect to produce the body. I don't care whether somebody in South Africa to shoot or Mutambo, I don't care. He must produce the body. Even if ni propaganda, maybe even if somebody wants to make up as a propaganda, the fact is that is the former president of Zambia. Where is his body? Makaboki. When I told you, when I warned you, you thought in Chagwa tamano in it. You take a church so lightly. You went to South Africa, came back like a king. Eh? Why is it Mohana Kwisi said, HH bam! He strikes. Muambo could have social media. What are you crying? Oh, you expected HH to just be watching you and you say, I want to stand. HH is coming for you, Makebi. He is coming for you. I warned you. You never listened. Hey, why you make a talk about it? He's gone now. Hichilema chef. HH. The way I've seen about him, what he does. To maybe he's got visitors or he's doing something. That's when he strikes. Kwa kind of American pastor guy, whatever pastor where he's from. I know that man. Naba Joshua Band. Imamu the business. Who are you blaming? You left a widow and a Beth. Natasino Monakash. Ebangaya kukumocha kusa mukustoping abantu. Ella in South Africa. Why is it? He's just a spokesperson. A spokesperson. Una well down. You've become the first spokesperson before a funeral finishes for you to want to vie for a position that your leader stood for. Very, 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 very selfish ingrates. I'm telling you, Kenan is saying HH is not the one who get. There's nothing like a team here. Whoever was responsible for the body should have never left the site of the body. You are in Zambia campaigning. Alesta sort sana. You start Mundubile, you are a prodigal son. You can be calling Mundubile a prodigal son. Why what a son echiveresh? What you be? You have pride. Now HH is going to ask you, where is the body? What are you going to answer? No, I was in Zambia when the body. Remember, you just came from South Africa. What if you planned the kidnap? That's what HH will tell you. It is a crime to keep the remains without being buried. Are you aware of that? Now we don't know where they are, the remains. Chapawaya Gloria. I'm telling you, you advisors. Very stinky mouse. Insulting Mundubile every day. Hey, he's a UPND project. He's a UPND fiota. Somebody that they arrested, airport. Somebody that they've taken his phones. Somebody that is even, he doesn't even have access to his passport. He's a UPND fiota. Mwabombeni. Mwabombeni by Mano Mwamba and your team of idiots who don't listen to advice. You are all idiots. Because when I told you, you mentioned me everywhere, telling me, she's this, she's that, she's this. Tamon Kwatamano. Imano Mwamba. Your team of those useless diasporans. Tamon Kwatamano. Murifi Puva. Tamwadi Kulaba Tamon Kwatamano. I came here, I said, those Delilahs, when I fall to my position, hey, if I tweeted Delilah, yes, you are Delilahs. Because you have led Makebi Zulu to this destruction. Nga mwalimu wawela boy, ikala kwa kwino South Africa, ole mwane chitumbi. So for me, as a Zambian citizen, I am concerned that the body of my former president is missing. And we have a spokesperson who is in Zambia, who is vying to be a president. Where is the body of Edgar Lungu? Makebi Zulu, you must answer. Chiveresh. You think HHT akuleka wa isano kuisa? I'm standing. Never president. President of which country? You joke too much. Do you know what it takes for you to be president? Mundubile, do you know how many years he's been there pushing for his president? Since 2021, my friend. Wabuka Ferelo. Uchina Manongo. Atulevo kwa president of which country? Ashonongo Magog. Sometimes even HH. Do not blame. If Pubanif finished us around Winnie Makebi. Yes, you are fools. Nonsense. Why about body our Lungu? You are blaming who? No, but HH, body. You are fools. You are the ones who made this same useless boy to come to Zambia to want to stand as president. Atase, which is Zambia? We will stand. I was even shocked. Why is that with the women in Makebi? Atase. What? So number what evidence do you have that is HH? What evidence do you have that is Hakainde Hichilema? Because HH can sue you, all of you. And you have to prove that is the one who's taken the body. What is the connection between Hakainde Hichilema, who's in Zambia greeting pastors and doing Sotisana, and you that is vying for position as president of no party, no name party? Monedana Nandos. Mwa sheta no kusheta. Ako sheteni. I hope you'll be taking that Nando's to prison when Makebi Zulu joins his brother who is in jail for murder. You have a murderous brother. That is your motive. You don't even care about the Zambian people. You only care about your brother because now if Mundubile becomes president, he cannot help your criminal brother who murdered somebody. Anta, your brother is a murderer. Now all for we say women as the president of which country, my friend? Chikawala, chikapokala chamkwipa ya omuntu. Ati, I never go a president. So that you your brother, already you are seeing how we are trying to put Maria Zalome's Mujere. Now we say, nonsense. With your long articles, the president of Shango, Fyoto. You will never be president of Zambia, never. Which is Zambia? Why do we bomb Mama Makebi? Why do we bomb Mama Makebi? Why Shaba Lungu Mufridge? I'm just a family spokesperson. You are paid for that job, mate. You are rich because of the Edgar Chagwa Lungu's family. Ulai Tasha, Tautasha, Mane Abolosh. Why isn't I'm going to stand? Mundubile, you are a prodigal son. You are the one who's a prodigal son because you left your father ECL Mumochari. Why is I'm women? Tuashawa wawiso Mumochari to isam women. Fishuday minina. Umwana wa Tasila Lungu up to now. She's there. She can't even stand. She even lost her MP seat. Ebwana. Antimwe. Fyoto. President of which country? President of which country, if I may ask? This, I will escalate it. I will personally send people to report you, Makebi. You must produce the body of Edgar Chagwa Lungu. I don't care whether you are the spokesperson. You are responsible for that body. You must produce that body. I don't care whether it's HH or it's who, it's Chabinga, it's who. The one I care about is Makebi Zulu for your stupidity and wanting to stand as president when you've left the body of ECL. Kutumpoko. But I never kutumpika. Listen to me, Mumbipiri. You are not a good woman. That is the reason why Edgar Lungu lost. You again. Edgar Lungu alimu mochari. Wazasenda Makebi. Na lakupanga president. Which country, if I may ask? Who even wants you? Who values you, Mumbipiri? You've forgotten how you used to talk anyhow. You've forgotten how you disrespected Zambian people. You think we don't forget? We will never forget in a hurry. It's only 4 years memory, my friend. I warned you. I sent you orders. I said what's going to happen. You will blame yourselves. So, if the body is in South Africa and is missing, if you are Chini, you, the advisor, you should also go down. Hakainde Hichilema, I'm giving you permission to arrest Makebi Zulu and his entire team for misleading the Zambian people. Nonsense. Natuangasha. Trabuta. Body of Lungu-Lillian missing. I'm not blaming HH, I'm blaming Makebi. No, nonsense. I'm blaming Makebi Zulu and those minions that follow him. HH has got nothing to do with this. Hey, shut up, mate. Who is bitter? Your guy Makebi is a bitter one. Because he wants to be president so that I can release Umacho Wakwe, a murderer. He doesn't even care about ECL. He doesn't even care about a befitting barrier for ECL. All he cares about is his ego of how he'll be president of Zambia. Which is Zambia? Fioto. You will never be president of Zambia. Never. Never. We are in opposition. I would rather to a certain point I'm localer than you. Nonsense. Something is not right. Yes, Chope. How can you come back from South Africa a few days ago? Body aba missing. Utwebe ko bikile body aba lungu. Utwebe eko mfishile body aba lungu. Insha fyufwe. Mwamba no kudi lobu pa Facebook. Mutupele body aba lungu. Tuwashike ba former head of state. It's our right. Mirabe pisha HH. Iyena nakana. Me, I stand for the truth. Iyena nakana. Nakana. To blame HH. I am blaming Makebi Zulu. Uyu. Eulengera body ibe missing. Pamona ma advisors, idiots. You think I'll support you? I'll be on your side and be saying, yeah, HH. No, ulabeja. Ulabeja. Because when we told you, tawa ufwide. Tawa kwa tamano. When they say a fool at 40, you are one of them. You are a fool, Makebi. If I can call HH a fool, Makebi, you are one of them. Makebi Zulu, you are a fool. A big fool. For thinking you can be a president of Zambia. According to SABC, appeal time lapsed. Tia kana shanuksta lapsed. Na chisa kuzambia mkwimini. Tia kana shanuksta lapsed. Alibiza nama campaign no kubosha abantu. No kula wanfio tu pia tuine. SABC said the Zambian government has a board. Well done, Makebi. Well done. Why should you send a board? What a dumper! Idiot! You are a stupid boy for allowing the body to be in the hands of Hakainde Hichilema. What a dumper! You are an idiot! You are a fool! After all the hard work, why is it for Kwemina Kunan? Zambia. And somehow someone told me this. I'm a Makebi Zulu confidence akwete. Now I start negotiating with the Zambian government. Utwawe fshinka, you are idiot. You are very stupid. Makebi Zulu, you are very stupid. After all the advocacy, all the hard work, how we labored. The Zambian government has taken the body. Idiot! Wadi tumpa. Nonsense. Ngeko chatting about this and about. You left the family to be vulnerable, idiot, Makebi. Insha chevere. Precious inshallah andinapa. Inshallah andine. But government was send a body. Ta udeko kairi. Bakese kukanya no kwimina pa ballot, idiot. They will do an autopsy. Bakala no that poison. Ukalanda shani. They will blame it on you, idiot. Wadi tumpa. Tawako atamano Makebi. The people who've been advising you, Mobi Peri. Are you happy now? After that, you won't even be on the ballot. You are a very bad person, Makebi. Urindoshi, wadibi pomutima. Imagine the government has a body. Chidina kuzambi, body was send. Get out. Get out. Is that the reason why your girlfriend wants to stand on your fake political party? I will expose your girlfriend today. Zambia should know you have a girlfriend. Idiot. Zambia yakwanga shamula yetu ntuma girlfriends 20 person panani at 2 minute. 20 swana mafuta. The Zambian government has a board. Makebi Zulu, you are to blame. Idiot. You failed the Lungu family. You failed Edgar Lungu. You can never be president. Urichipuba. At body is missing. Kasha chishu efi achitika. Maisana kuma live stream at body is missing. Shetani. So you didn't know that HH was going to collect the body. Why did body without even putting in an application? But send the body. You are a failure. You are a suspect. But if HH was paid. But if the way they came, they have stolen the body. I told you, HH is innocent. I don't like HH, but the fiance for Ningaram blame. It's Pubani Makebi. First in 2 minutes, I will be pretty voice note. Life. I'm sending a voice note now. Abakulu abashakwa tamano. Basenda mwanenga HH asina body. We're winning this. Doubt. I'm sending a voice note. Bamumbipiri ma wambeni mukwai. Well done. Get out. Get out. Your Makebi Zulu is a fool. Get out. Mwabomba mkwai wa HH basenda body. Congratulations. Mwabomba. Mwariba buino. I blame you for Makebi Zulu's stupidity. Tamwa kwa tamano bonse mwawala itafolo lo mwa ichori. Tamwa kwa tamano. So HH finally asenda body tamuriko. Tariko na South Africa. Chini busy. China imina kuzambi. And you are the vice president of which country? If I may ask you. If you like, share this audio everywhere. Tamwa babuino elo mwadibi pemtima. Munindo shibon sefie. Amano ya bulo shh. Can you imagine that? Hakainde Hichilema has taken the body. Why? Because the idiot. I'm at ECZ. Basa chipokerera na wakunani. MZ is standing. Mwana HH mitolo mafet mwanya. Apoka body. So at the end of the day, who is a fool? If you had been in South Africa, you were not there to put in an application. You didn't care. I said na board. Mano bubi. Mano bubi. How could you get Nando's? I hope they'll bring you Nando's. Come on, you are a let down, Makebi Zulu. The advocacy we did for you. Tawaba we know. Nonsense. Mwabomba ni mayo ba senda body. Mwabomba. Tuadi miebele. Let Makebi Zulu stay away from the rest. Tamangu fuire. Well done. Number 2 ala monepo mwana iminina. Bye. Kutumpa. I warned you people. I warned. Uyo church. Muyangala nankwe. Who am I? I'm just a lunatic in diaspora. Okay, oh. Who is a lunatic now? All of you are the ones who are lunatics. Fupuba. Basenda board by HH. And to even go to South Africa in a country that it was not even easy for them to collect the body anyhow. Why? Because Balandafet, look, the person alewonfia body for politics, Alimu Zambia trying to stand as president. Rich Puba. Useless. You are the most foolish guy I've ever met in my life. Walekere Shabalungu, when Malungu said he doesn't want a church near the body. Walekere Shabalungu. Is that what we brought you there for? Please get out, get out, get out, get out. Get out of my page, mate. Makebi Zulu is an idiot for allowing a church to have access to the body. Get out. Shamiabel. Shamiabel at a church. The truth will come out. And the South African government has confirmed that ever quite a body. Let me check on SABC. Last week he was in South Africa. Then at body I was saying, "Nimebadi panga plea bargain at excuse me. Whether Makebi Zulu is police officer or not, he is a that allowed HH have access to the body against the wishes of the family, against the wishes of Edgar Lungu. He's a fool. Ichpuba. In fact, that foolishness, I've switched it from HH to this boy, Makebi. Mwebantu, I came on this platform. Didn't I tell these people that Uyu Makebi fight some criminal? Fiala later my problems. Did you people tell me? He is independent. Mukaramba, Usheni family. I said, Chapwa body baka senda. And they would dance on the body. They would twerk on the body. They would take it to shrines. They would do whatever they want to do to the body. Why? Because you have a foolish spokesperson called Makebi Zulu. A fool. Big fool. And you think, now Mushafa Chairman, Kota Mazambian, Wala Mufuru will say, Apa no mama Zambians on Belo Wala Kusam, Mamoku to Chipuva. Zambians were even comfortable that the body if you South Africa to Kesabashika Balungu. But like this number to send a body. Ma Zambians Balak chap on a political career you were poor. Wapwa Yoshonongo Magogi Shetan. Spokesperson my foot. Shachevele. Didn't I tell this boy? Okay, you watch my videos. Didn't I tell this boy? Want to compete with Mundubile or Makebi? Shira bakalamba. Church na mundu let them battle it out. Ulife, nende fukime, never president. Get out. I've never seen this level of an ingrate in my life. Makebi Zulu, you are an ingrate, you are an idiot, you are a fool, you are everything. After the advocacy, 2 hours not to Kalapari. You could have come out a hero na no kweba. Lolela, and why has government taken it before Tabala Parliament dissolved Parliament? Because they knew that after June they will not have access, they will no longer be in government. But Chipuba, Waisa, at women in it, Pamona, those people are twerking for you. We worked hard on these platforms. Only for this fool, this idiot. Emmanuel Mambaya, also another idiot, another fool. You caused this. You caused this nonsense. Brand Mutambo Chipuwa. Namatko Yobash Pangana sense. Robam, you know yourselves. I warned you, you never listened. They even went, why can I isolate? Why, hey, Udadi Pena. Now, who is mad between me and you? You are the ones who you don't think. Tumachifia na nae chechi mwe wakaboki. I hate people who are so selfish. The moment I even heard Hubert Angel speak, let's now make him rest, I knew. There was a plan. You had, that's why they released that so-called prophecy. Let him rest, so that he should rest. And if a church wins elections, Makebi, Ukanya, you, Mubipiri, all of you, Alamukanya, I'm telling you, if you like, run away from Zambia. Alamukanya, I'm telling you. Very stupid. Very stupid. I stay away. Stay away, you way. Stop calling me when I'm live, please. I'm live, and your candidate is an idiot. Why are you calling me? I told you this boy should stay away from the rest. You never listen to me. I'm supporting you. I'm going to teach you what you need. Masushi. Mwabuka fie. Mambo kunya masushi. Therefore, kwa president. President. Where you stand? Wait, let me answer this guy. I told you. Hello, doc. Meeting abanani. Edgar Lungu, didn't I tell you to stop telling Makebi Zulu to stand? Did you listen to me? Did any of you diaspora listen to me? I warned you, I'm on a live stream. You never listened to me when I told you once and I let that boy stay away. Tamangu Frida. I send Mubidi. SABC has confirmed. Now I send Mubidi. So why are you calling me to tell me that what? When your spokesperson is your candidate. Tefo chaba. Jamievere. Inshamievere doc. Nadimievere. I warned you. You never listened. So by diaspora, counsel. If you're Mwala Zambia, I'll call you back, sir. Nice. I want these people. I want them. Merab, you were there. You were there. Muitekaka yesap. You were there. I warned you people. I even said, I will tell you that I told you so. Nami Toka. My videos on TikTok. I said, I will tell you, I told you so. That this Uyuma Makebi Zulu is better tamba chapwa by Chechwaka Kuchena. And I said, you are leaving the family to be vulnerable. That was my video. And you want to stand president of which country? When you failed to protect Edgar Lungu, when you failed to protect vulnerable Tasila, when you failed to protect the family, this is unacceptable. My man Mwamba, Mwakwata Nefiramba, with all those minions that were insulting me when I warned you people that Makebi Zulu should stay away. Akudiani Nando's, I'm sure he will join his brother soon. Because I know that they want to penalize Makebi Zulu with a case for making Edgar Lungu travel with a fake document. I was told. I kept on trying to keep this thing private. Next, they'll ask you how you managed to get a fake document for ECL to travel. Walala Shan. They pin you down. They set you for a trap. Why? Because you are desperate. Even Joseph, when he told his brothers the dream that, oh, I want to be, I dreamt this and this and that. He shared with his brothers prematurely. The brothers even took him somewhere. That's how he found himself. By the time he was becoming governor, patience, pace. The folk were president. You want to be president of Zambia? Nama Zambia waka kuvote. Waka tantame 06. Atuamvote ya Makebi. Are you okay? Like, are you okay with your 5 senses? Now, what if you're a man of a son? No more, you're no. Even if you're trying to gain mileage, therefore, what you Makebi Zulu people only knew you on the body of ECL. People didn't know you. I didn't know you. I just heard of you when Mutale one time she mentioned Makebi Zulu associate lawyer. I even thought why I didn't even know you're young. Okay? You are too fast. You rush, you crash, mate. You could have come to Zambia as a hero. Oh, Makebi, why, sir? He flies to Zambia. Who are you? Who are you to tell him? He comes. Alisa mkwimina. Nice. Wonderful to me na phone. Morning, my sister. I'm on live Facebook.
Organize.
I warned you people about Makebi. Did you people listen to me? Now mufefia chitikate. Do you know what has happened?
About the body?
Yeah. Body never sent and SABC has confirmed. If you people...
Yes, how's that Makebi's fault?
It is his fault. As a lawyer of the family, spokesperson, I'm telling you this. Listen. I want you people to know. I told you people, Makebi Zulu should stay away from the battle. You see? When I warned you people, you never listened. Basenda body, Lungu, whilst your so-called president is in Zambia vying for position. If you people had listened to me, let this guy stay away. Support other people. Away. We need to support. You overvoted. Now what has happened? Body was sent by HH. Congratulations. Bella and your team. Well done. Not to my voice note. Eba bomba we. Eba lenga. I mean, HH has a case. You can just say, look, the spokesperson abandoned. Tatua kukoti. Are busy vying for position. No kula fwala ama suit. Wale musilama do. Ale pangama speech. Eh? Look at how foolish you have made us look. Tautash. If anyone will blame HH, I will defend HH. I blame Makebi Zulu. I will not even blame HH on this one. I will blame Makebi Zulu for being stupid, vulnerable, and down. Some of the people, let me tell you, one of the people that is very close to Makebi Zulu, me, I even have information. I told these people quietly, that person works with Hakainde Hichilema. The person that is always with Makebi, Pikade, works with Hakainde Hichilema. And that person was strategically placed to be giving this guy advice. So I kept on telling people, this boy works with HH. I got special intelligence. I told them privately. Now I'm telling you public for you to know. Are you shocked at the body was sent? Because that guy obviously knows where the body is, knows the information, knows this and that, knows the plans. And the person is always, that other boy, that small boy, works with Hakainde Hichilema. I warned them. I told them privately. They never listened. The number to call on the program. Nani, Mateo, type my number. The other one, 337. Last. I warned them. You are not going to convince me at HH's fault. I blame Makebi. Useless. Let me check SABC. Mateo, number ending on 37. To those of you who watch this video by YouTube, TikTok, Makebi Zulu, the lawyer of the family, has allowed HH to go and do whatever he wants with the body. Blame that guy because he's an idiot. No man, if we are land. Nonsense. Let me see Edgar Lungu. Show me everything. Zambian government executes order. Hey, Makebi. You are a let down. You are, in fact, the way they try to say, hey, now we have a body. that he was never there cook South Africa. Zambian government executes order over remains of the body after appeal lapses. Okay, the late former Zambian President Edgar Lungu. Okay, the Zambian government has executed the August 2025 Gauteng High Court Pretoria's judgment, which entitles the government to repatriate the remains of former President Edgar Lungu for the purposes of the state funeral and burial. This after the Lungu family's appeal billed supreme of appeal lapsed after the family failed to meet the deadlines it set together with the Zambian government on an expedited timeline approved by the appellate court. The idiot was in Zambia, busy appeasing girlfriends. Yes, Makebi Zulu, you are busy with girlfriends. Showing off how you've come back with money in Zambia. Whilst you couldn't even attend to these matters. Makebi Zulu, you are a fool for allowing a church have access to the body. And you will go down in history as the most useless lawyer. Tukachisa na chilo femcho. What dumpa. Atase. The family and then former President Lungu passed away on 5th June. However, court battle and subsequent appeal process over the remains has halted his burial. This execution process, kicked off by the Zambian government, spells the return of Lungu's remains to his homeland. It is, however, unclear when the repatriation process will begin amid investigations. There's even investigations. Idiot. You're a fool. You see why you should never listen to slay queens? Slay queens are advising you. Now all of that we say women. What the penna? What the penna? Oh, says a useless lawyer. Bipiri, you should respond to my messages. I told you. I'm vice president of which country? Nonsense. Chola is trying to call me. Chola, trying to call me. Let me see which number. Okay, Nimbi. I saw you calling me. Let me use the other line to call you because I've seen you. Manoya Bupuba. Now, foolish, my president is live. I think. Instead of me watching him, that we are dealing with this matter because you are an idiot. Manandos. How are you, brother? I saw you were calling me on the other line. Make your comments on this idiot lawyer. Yes, please. Carry on.
I think my name was Moses.
Yes, sir.
And I have just few concerns. I think let me add my concern to this issue. Concerning the issue of ECL body missing, or as we have now seen on Debunking, that it is an execution of court order or whatever. Now, I'm trying now, Validin, to believe what you say. I think you say you talked about this issue. And now, I'm trying to connect Ion's story. I think he was under Watchdog, but information. If you have been following Wazanda Watchdog concerning this issue, the whole of last week, and I think this week, the Tuesday, the Monday, they talked about this indirectly. So from the look of things,
what did they say? What did they say about Wazanda Watchdog?
Wazanda Watchdog, they were saying Makebi and the others, they are meeting concerning this same funeral.
Yeah.
So, with this story which has been published, I hope you have read it by Sun FM. Is it Sun FM or
whatever? Copy and paste and send it here, because this phone doesn't have Facebook. So that way I can read it for people to see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, carry on.
Yeah. The agreement was reached between the family spokesperson, the Zambian government representative, as well as the South African government representative. Now, when you look at this whole thing, Diamond TV, now that Makebi, as I said, is not aware about
yes, they were saying na beba body efo bachafu kulanda nika sakala nyongaka echana brother wako aipa ya no muntu tu sakala otu
if they have disagreement, why should he lie that the body
have been stolen?
Because that is alarming the nation.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be like that. If they made an agreement to say the body should be repatriated and buried on 5th June, as I have seen here.
Yeah.
Let it be so. But they let them come out in the open. Then now
lying. Every wachira bepa na mamamba. Na beba body. It's missing. It's missing. That's why na chene na chikana sana I doubt nga kuiva. But if it's something. Yeah.
That is alarming the nation. You can't do that thing. People shouldn't be acting ignorant when
they know the truth.
They shouldn't be acting like that. Because, this issue has been going on for a long time and people have been waiting to see what is happening. Yeah. And we know, we have been told that we have told this.
Yeah.
But if that is the case, better our spokesperson to that country come out in the open to say, this is what was like.
Yeah.
We know so country, this thing is moving like this.
Yeah.
That is the only thing. But then, if that is not the case, why should government also take such a thing? Because it makes the against the battle. These letters have some sense of humanity.
Yeah.
You can't take some of the budget without the family responsible.
But you see, why was Makebi in South Africa? What was he doing there? Finish South Africa.
That is another question.
Well, I think I don't think I read Nando's.
You can read the answer. That is not right. If they hold... No, that is not right. If something should be done, and I hope as they have reported that the attorney is going to issue a statement, we are waiting for that statement, and we should also include
You know what? Yeah. They thought South Africa is a first world country. You can't just go in any place and take the body. So I started asking to say, this one, I even wanted to post here and I don't think the body has been stolen. There were beans. If you go to Amwamba, I kept on commenting. I said, beans. Go and check my comments. I said, this is beans. Nobody has stolen the body. Now we have a body, they stolen, and Mwamba ba idinganya pachinso. And they are forgetting that SABC News as well has to come out and clarify. I said, SABC News, clarify this. I went pali nani uyu jejeban. I said beans. And I said, anyway, that's what I kept on saying. But I kept on saying to her, I said, no. I even told my brother, I told my husband, I said, I doubt that this body has been stolen. True. The body has been stolen.
That is not right. Makebi and the team should come out openly concerning this issue. For
to be honest, not to the fall of a picture, HH quarterly, body. The way they came out, I said, why HH buy body in South Africa? South Africa, first world country. That's why I said, in Ghana, body, I'm blaming Makebi. Nature it has come down to say Makebi agreement. Tefona chirala ndapaga is good, I'm blaming Makebi. So chari amukpanga agreement. Nimbi wali cheba chike minna pa ballot. So chisumine. Ebu desperation mumwene. I'm going to be on the ballot. I'm going to be ballot. Wait. Ale ku kaka eche chale ku fianta. Asende for. Ask anybody who has worked with HH. HH, you don't agree with him anything. He will make sure he will squeeze you. You'll be asking Zambians to volunteer to speak for you. Calendar work nonsense. So if you watch to panga by manu mwamba ati body na beba. I asked a question pano aine Mateo kuti body tibai washua. Nga nawe banishi Makebi on the blame. Matefuna chanda. Your government cash wepshe Makebi kuri body. Now that we have been told that there was an agreement, which means Makebi ni shonongo magogi shetani. Watu lekele shay.
We can't have Mundu. After start acting that but it's not issue because from the local things they know that something will be done within this week. That the government is going to take possession of the body, and if that was the case, then
fishing cannot go some. That's what they wanted to come. Hey, now beba body. So that's why I asked. I said, hey, body now beba. And then you check my comments on all the platforms. I said the beans. I refuse to believe that South Africa can allow anyone to steal a body.
The last you can even start because even Chanda Stafford said this is not true.
Yeah.
He even said, let me be the first one to denounce this. This is a lie.
Yes. To steal a body in South Africa. Ewa mungabika baba president aba. Ewa mungabika president huyu. Bali shwa kubaleta na mpepi. Desperate people. Sana fie.
That even the minutes of the meeting will be published. That in minutes of the meeting held on such shan
they'll publish. Ikabapo that he attended the meeting.
I've never spoken about him even on social on Facebook now to start decampaigning him because that is being foolish.
Aditumpa. Why lying to people? Why lying to people? In the national tap, go on their comments. I checked in beans. I even come. I said, now beba body. I nearly posted. I said, let me go live to land the point, and I said, I'm blaming Makebi Zulu. Body now beba. There was an agreement that was reached. Allah. Kuangaloko propagandist babos. Now no chicha kuyuke cha poster. The body has been stolen. Get out. If I'm gonna HH at night body. If I'm gonna shamo, even though I don't like HH, for my fin to muilamu pesho muntu. You are wicked people, my little permit. My permit my want to have. If I pesho muntu. No kuipati mwa ipa nonsense.
Is useless.
Very.
I'm following your program, Mama.
Thank you so much. Hey. Guys, I even said it from the beginning of my live stream. I said, I blame Makebi. Nga body na beba, wadi quiz. Body baby the shan. Now it has come to light that the body was not stolen. So, Imano Mwamba, Udichipuba. In fact, if HH goes through, you will stay in diaspora for 20 years. Man. You kept on fighting Mundubile. Hey, Makebi is the person that want. You're even negotiating secretly na HH. You are the bills. Chimofen about bill 7 when more work walking more when dosh won't say. We should allow you to stand on the ballot. As who? Get out, Frida, get out. Do you know how it feels? Umuntu was in the body. Watch for ballet to wepo fet na beba body. Bloody liars. From never perfect na beba body. The baby the body they've negotiated. It shows you how useless this boy is. After all these months, it's now you negotiated. Why? Because he wants to be on the ballot. HH akakufuna. Akakufuna HH. Nonsense. Ileta mweka. Mwazileta mweka mukano kankalo mwogo. Chikesa misuma. Elo chari shwo kusuma chiria. Okay. Chapwa. Mwaya. You don't listen to advice. I hate people who don't listen to advice. Mula mfuya kwa bantu nga balemye ba. There's one person I need to call. We saw to be pobufi.
at body na beba. Aye. Aho bane. Aye. Ba mwaba. Ukusatu wepo ufeti na beba body. Can you believe that? Hello? Oh, she answered. Betrayal. I was not PF, but I'm more loyal to Edgar Lungu than all these PF people. I'm more loyal to him. I've never even eaten one kwacha, 1 naira. Hello, how are you, my sister? How are you?
I'm not fine.
Okay. My sister, what you understand for the body?
I'm not even.
Okay, fine. They came on in the live. Find my sister. Let's look back. What did I tell you people about Makebi?
Oh, no. Let's discuss.
Hold on, Sisi, hold on. Never fear munje befe. Oh, fine. Now, never kumira something. Are you aware that Makebi Zulu? Na ba mwamba bacha isa pa Facebook wesi walanda tinabe ba body. Do you know that ka? Efu bachanda, do you know that ka? Fine. Never kumira. You are my sister. You are my big sister. Okay? And I love you, you know that. But they say that the body has been stolen. I went to Mwamba, I said, beans. My comments are there. I went to KB and I said, this is beans. And I posted on my page that now I have a body, number 1 friend. Are you aware that Makebi Zulu and by HH government sat down and negotiated and agreed at body Dissecting? Are you aware?
No, I don't know.
Yes. It's all over SABC. My sister, I told you people, don't trust this guy. The moment he started his presidential ambitions, I told you people that this person, if you have type of presidential ambition, I'm telling you, paka for media sharp. You never listen. Once mwale mwana fukati minani mupata. Number imagine, uksa tuwe pobufi ati body na beba. Baya na ma live stream. Ulewa kujema na isa na mkula de ba HH fish mnefu akuri body na muiba. Elo ba SABC basa fumia news SABC kuti there was a negotiation by the punch. Now this explains why Makebi Zulu was in South Africa. Abuela amba nokupela abantu Nando's bale nyompola as campaign Nando's mubu chushi waba HH uleda Nando's. That's a guy you want to make a president. My sister, it's better HH continues if that's the case. If you want to put Makebi Zulu as a president, my sister, it's better Kashi than for us to put someone who is sneaky, who actually pobu fi bukalamba, so kube pobu fi at the body na beba. But that's what we're told. Bane, tefu bachilanda. Muwa letamba was tefu bachilanda at na beba body. The man on Mwamba's video is there, live. They've stolen the body. Udama nakashwa ku UK, they've stolen the body.
Let me just, Sister Lydian, let me just talk to you.
I told you people. I'll talk to you, darling. Love you. Bye-bye. I told these people, this boy will harm you. These are politics. That's why his brother was hired to murder someone. Oh, a family. And you want to put them to be president of which country? God, thank you for vindicating me. Thank you, Father, for vindicating me, your daughter. I said it, I took her. It was not stolen, my landson. You see the people who are supporting Makebi. Walwala BP. Kabachaya 419. Aga. So now, where is the body? We really want to know. The body has been negotiated. It's with the government of Zambia. So the lies that it has been stolen, woofy. That's why in the prophecy, I blame Makebi. I told you the body. 1. 2. I said, by church was quite a access school body. Now I access. I blame Makebi. And now somebody said that way, news yafumati, the body is with the government. Meanwhile, Makebi Zulu was in South Africa. Hey, Aisa, hey, new. What a new? Oda, a failure. How do you allow HH to have access to the body way? Because Parashimo upon a family, according to the statement, there's nothing like the family negotiated. Karisa were too busy. Kambo kui mwana pompas ne mina. I want to wale for any. Para pen pa platform pa wa mwana omambe for muibepa. You are losers. You have lost a battle which Iwa Makebi nga South Africa. Nga Malaysia family negotiating. No. Malaysia negotiate. The moment you came to Zambia, HH has come. So now apa kai number na msumisha body number. He will now capture your passport. Wala South Africa must change. Wait, it's coming for you. Akaku chena HH Makebi. Ukamuisha titemu no. That guy is evil. If we mean as president, akuloleshe. You see how people are disappointed. Makebi brother, why? I told this. You see the way this woman, my sister, I told them, all of them. Ukubeka said, Makebi Zulu mulebi koyu. Mukamona. Mateo was there. Merab was there. Nefo kubika pa amaru ngufi. Yemwelesa. Acha na mkuta negotiate board. Please speak in English. You accommodate all my South African fans. Mwah. All right. My South African fans, I always speak. Hello, Tidipa Live. You know, your words. You and me were prophets. Imwena inentisema prophets. If I'm married, Tikase Gula Church, Imwenain. Move. Tikase Gula Church. Moimve Lankani Yakusasa. Did you hear the story in South Africa? Have you heard the story in South Africa? For the sake of the lady from South Africa who's watching, who's interested. But Amaru, the first thing that we saw on social media, on Raimano Omamba's page, breaking news, the body of Edgar Lungu has been stolen. That was the breaking news. Next, I saw on this page, I saw on the page for JJ Banda, he was also reporting what he has been told. You know what I mean? No, the body has been stolen. He was very upset. He cut the live stream after 20 minutes. I'm not happy they've taken the body. Now, as I came live, I said, social media, I said, I blame Makebi Zulu. Because, yes, because there is no way Makebi Zulu would have left the body and come to Zambia to stand. If you remember, I was against it, not like I hate him. No, I said, no, it's a bad timing because HH will now start trying by all means to have access to the body. He will leave the family vulnerable. Now, my brother, have you heard the latest news now from SABC? Have you read it?
Yeah, I've read it about some 30 minutes ago.
They sat down, negotiated. So, how do you feel, my brother, that a person who entrusted to be the spokesperson of the family can allow such an agreement and come and pretend that they've stolen the body? Come, please speak in English. There's a lady watching from South Africa. I'm quiet.
All right. So, because you see, you see, me have a problem. I don't know how I can explain this, because this is not right. This is not right, and this is not right, because I'm very much confused today.
Yeah.
I'm very much confused today. You know, when this type of things is happening, we should be very factual. You see, we shouldn't be misleading people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we shouldn't be misleading people, because I almost collapsed after listening at all
they've stolen the body.
From South Africa.
Yeah. Yeah.
I felt bad.
Okay, Mama Matipa.
After at the SCBC again, that there were some negotiations.
Negotiations.
So, who's trying to mislead the Zambian now?
Makebi.
Because they say that the body has been stolen.
That's been stolen. That's what they said.
the body has been stolen, but the ACBC report is saying that the three parties, the government of Zambia, the family, and the South African government,
agreed.
They were in, you see. So which means everything was just going smoothly. There wasn't about anything about
stealing anybody. Yes.
It wasn't there. You see, after breaking this news, one is blaming the Zambian government that they went in South Africa and
to go and rob.
So this was all wrong. We don't have to play politics in this manner, my sister.
Yeah,
this is not right.
No,
we shouldn't put something which is not there. Put it there. You see, let's just report this issue the way it is.
Yeah. And nobody would have even blamed you that, oh, okay, they finally agreed. But to say the body has been stolen, I said, no. I even told people, I said, this is beans. I was commenting, this is beans, this is beans, this is beans.
Because yesterday, my sister, I had a dream. I called Emmanuel JJ Banda. I called him, Jay. I've been having bad dreams about the board of ECL. Why can't the family and the government sit down for the last time and resolve this issue once and for all? We discussed with JJ almost 5 minutes. I told him that I'm having a very bad feeling about this thing. Let the family sit down with the Zambian government so that we put end into this matter. You see, he says that the dream that you had, I understand you, my brother, but I don't know what the family is thinking. So it's okay, that's it. So today I went live, I went live for almost 15 minutes, and I was saying that, please, ECL family and the government, why can't you just sit down and resolve this issue once and for all?
Yeah.
You see, because me, I don't like blame game, you see.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, that story, it wasn't nice.
It wasn't nice at all. It wasn't nice at all. That's why for me, I just said, I'm blaming this one for allowing the body to be stolen. And then I started saying, no, I doubt. In fact, I doubted. I told people even for WhatsApp. I said, I doubt the body has been stolen. I just had this feeling that it was not stolen. So now I'm told that his life, by Mano Mwamba. Maybe you go and listen to what he's saying. And then we'll come back. Let me check via my YouTube, because I think they have YouTube live to see what they are saying.
Okay, now let me go.
Yeah.
So I have to go and watch it on YouTube or TikTok.
Let's see.
Yeah, on TikTok. Let me just watch
it
on TikTok.
The information we have from our lawyers is
okay,
the
bye-bye.
appeal has not lapsed.
Okay, bye.
It was for the government to respond to the arguments that we had filed in court, and they have not responded to those. We yet to find out why they have taken this particular
but they said you negotiated.
The appeal has not lapsed. We have also come across.
Who's going to listen to you when SABC has reported?
Between the government, there was a meeting between the government of Zambia and the family, as well as the South African government. That's false. There hasn't been any formal agreement at any given time as to the.
So SABC can lie.
What has been done has been the pursuit of the matter in the Supreme Court actively. But on the sidelines, you may be aware that the government, in its effort to access the body, had embarked on that inquest. The inquest was held on the 21st, and 22nd, and 23rd of last month. May, not May. Just this last month of March, as it were. Yes, on it should be 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of March. The matter came up. Some aspects of the arguments that were in court was the government had sought to subpoena the Two Mountains, the morgue, to give the body to the state or to the South African police for purposes of a postmortem. On false allegations that President Edgar Chagwa had been poisoned, they alleged that the information was.
You are not there, my friend. What do you expect?
Or rather, given
to president.
To the state by the family, by Honorable Mundubile, and by Honorable Nakachinda, which matters have not been proven. Those were false allegations, And on the basis of false allegations, they asked for the DNA of
Tasila,
asked for the DNA, to extract the DNA from the body. But the magistrate court wondered whether that was tenable when the matter was brought up. Our lawyers went to court and they did submit to say it is not possible that a lower court could give an order that supersedes the order of a higher court. And the higher court in this case was the High Court that said the body cannot be accessed by anyone unless accompanied or authorized by the family. So we have seen this push and pull in the background. And today, we don't know what it...
You don't know, shut up! Shut up!
In no time to...
Allah,
but the forces that are going around to the effect that there was an agreement...
Can SABC lie anyway? SABC
with the government of South Africa and of Zambia.
South Africa.
Just not true. And
yeah.
That aside.
Let me use the opportunity just to help update the country. So there appears to be 4 issues. Number 1, there is a process that was going on in the lower magistrate court in Randburg. Number 1, you speak to that. Number 2, there's an appeal in the Supreme Court that we are aware of, where they are accusing the family that appeal has lapsed. Then there appears to be 2 negotiations. Number 1, you are saying between the state and the agreed on an expedited process. Is this what people are saying? There was an agreement.
We need to do a test. This guy is lying.
Or about a court process. And then about this information that has emerged that the family, South African government and the Zambian government discussed. Speak to those 4 items, separate them for our people to understand. The matter in the magistrate court, the request for an inquest, your court of appeal.
Can they steal the body without permission?
General and the family for the late president engaged in a discussion to expedite the court process. Is this what they are terming as agreement? And then number 4, was there a discussion between the family, South African government and the Zambian government? Speak to those 4 issues.
Firstly, right from the start of this matter, there has been this insatiable appetite by the state.
You are which appetite?
We have been treated to a lot of propaganda, such that at this point, Zambians were asking questions.
SABC cannot lie.
Ask questions as to whether President Edgar Chagwa really died. We saw.
That's not the question, anyway. Answer the question.
Suggesting that he hadn't died, and all that was
because
the government had not had access to the body.
Yeah.
You further saw how that there was propaganda on the part of government using non-affiliates.
Don't accuse government. Government did not make any propaganda.
Suggesting that the family had already married the former president. All this was in an effort to force a response from the family to keep clarifying as they embedded the doubt as to the whereabouts of the body. The truth is, they did not know where exactly the body was, and they made all this. That led to them instituting a false claim in the Randburg court, suggesting that President Lungu had been killed.
We're
absolutely false, because the very article that suggested that President Edgar Lungu, that came out in the Star newspaper, was paid for by the Zambian government. It was a paid for...
My friend, you have run out of lies. We don't have a picture of a government number.
A private investigator to investigate this matter based on a false article. And it is on that basis that...
I'm not a supporter of HH movement, but in beans in the Bozai. We
to testify in court as to whether, that is in the inquest, as to the cause of death of President Edgar Lungu, gave
this boy tina mutoborupi tina mutoborupi mwacho Makebi Zulu Wiratuangasha were not your friends. You are telling me SABC News can lie? Iwa Makebi. Walikwata sane chibere shichibi. Your lies have caught up with you. What is this?
The matter in the Randburg court, what was the conclusion?
You are a criminal. No wonder your brother is a murderer. You.
The inquest adjourned to the 20th of May, meaning that the body has to remain in South Africa. The body should remain in South Africa. The body until that is determined. Was the subpoena that was submitted to Two Mountains to say they should make available the body to the police for purposes of a postmortem. Two Mountains could not release the body because they said we have an order of a higher court that says we can't release the body to anyone for any purpose unless with the consent of the family. And they addressed the court to say this is a criminal matter and as such the order can be issued. The magistrate was of the view that notwithstanding that the criminal investigation was there and there was a civil order, the very fact that the court ranked the same.
He's live. We're watching him here, Kaidi.
The court was not able to grant them that order and asked that they make submissions. They insisted on making submissions. The state is to make submissions in that case as to why the order should be given. Then the respondents as well, those that are interested in the matter are also to respond. Two Mountains is to respond as to why that order cannot be granted, because it's very clear a lower court cannot issue an order that supersedes that of a higher court. The state was advised to go to the High Court or indeed to the Supreme Court and ask for a variation of that order for them to access the body if at all they still were inclined to think that the cause of death was not a natural one, as it were. Thank you. So that is what I'm going.
You are waffling. This guy is lying. You were in South Africa a few days ago. Next, the body has access. The government has access to the body. You are lying. Tell Zambians the truth. You are lying. You are flipping lying.
Let's go to now. Let's go to the matter in the Supreme Court, because government is using that as an excuse to have executed this matter, to pick the body and
he agreed for the body to be picked away. Hola.
The appeal that the
you want to start accusing the government?
Supreme Court of Appeal in Bloemfontein has not happened. They are using the word.
He doesn't even know how to answer questions.
Lapsed, and therefore they are relying on the matter in the High Court where government won to pick, repatriate and bury the late president. What do you say about this process that they are saying has lapsed in the Court of Appeal?
Well, the information I've just received from the lawyers suggests that the parties had agreed on the process that was to be taken out. And that agreement, they were notifying each other as to when exactly the filings would be done. The record of appeal was filed and the arguments were filed. The arguments were filed in accordance with the agreement that was there between the parties, which is common practice in the South African courts. Now the state, the government of Zambia was to respond to the arguments. You've seen on their propaganda machinery or indeed their tabloids.
Makebi, shut up! Nobody's doing propaganda.
Since filed the arguments, though they called the arguments lame, they had since filed the arguments.
Shut up!
For the state to file the
you
arguments.
Messed up big time.
I don't know whether it's because the state has failed to respond
no, you for bantu bala some social media
the submissions that have resulted to moving in
na chisia kyoto chala samo.
there were no no agreement between the parties, and suggests that the appeal lapsed when in fact not. We intend to pursue this matter to its logical conclusion. Agreed on the timelines, and that is common practice amongst the lawyers. And the lawyers cannot go behind and say and pretend as though there was no such agreement to foster or to be able to come to this point where they're saying that the appeal has lapsed. The appeal has not lapsed. The appeal is subsisting. Everything that the family needed to do in terms of filing the record of appeal and filing the arguments has been done. We have not seen the arguments.
This guy. No wonder his brother made that someone. Oh, you.
The last time
it's okay.
parties came together, you and Patrick Chagwa.
Just tell the truth.
You informed the country that there were 2 mediators, that the process was going to be surrendered.
But president,
Archbishop Alec Banda, and the state picked Bishop Joshua Banda, Professor Bishop Joshua Banda of North Mid.
He has already started here to finish Chiraranda.
God, President. What has happened to that process?
That process has failed. It has failed.
My phone battery is even dead. This Makebi is the most annoying person I've ever come across. Siafioto. Ala Samuel Elo Siafioto. Fish Chirandire. Comment what he has written. But they're even patting you. You be president. You be president. I'll be the president. Washa body Lungu. And is it the job of the lawyer to... You are also a useless person. What was his duty there? Wasn't he supposed to make sure that all the papers were filed in? You haven't heard what SABC has said. That they negotiated and agreed. SABC cannot lie. They are not like Zambian News, ZNBC. Those people, they follow according to what was said. They agreed, parties agreed that the body should be given to the government. Allah. Get out, period. Do you even know what we're talking about? Yes, it's the job of the lawyer to guard the body. Why was he receiving money? Guys, I'm trying to charge the phone a bit and we go on. We are watching Malili from you. Oh, yeah, I'm going to share. They have now charged the phone a bit. Let me turn it on. Emma, what did Siawan say? Yeah. Tamwapeka social media. Makebi is a Judas. You see, when I say that Makebi was Samson, and he allowed Delilahs around him, not be today. Hasn't he acted like Samson? Samson and Delilah. How can you disappoint us like this? Why? Makebi, why? I'm the real PF. I'm the one that Lungu anointed. Last, I'm going to take the video. What did he say? I was in the bush. Atafishiwe. Tafishiwe. He was not there, blah, blah, but to South Africa. Who's going to believe you when the SABC has posted? SABC don't post beans, my friend.
That followed that judgment to the very letter, which said that the body was to be accompanied by the ADC. Where is the ADC? Why didn't they ask for the ADC to be there? Why didn't they ask for the family to be there? Why didn't they use the office of the sheriff to access the body to make a demand? And after making the demand, the family is notified and the body is taken with the consent of the family.
Oh, sure.
And the body is taken with the consent of the family. Has been done. It's as good as stealing the body.
What was the photographer saying?
In contempt of the order that was given by the court. Those are the things that are at play right now. And no one should have to suffer in life and in death in the manner that President Edgar Chagwa.
He has suffered because of hypocrites and idiots like you. Why some women na kuzambia instead which they talk care?
To these issues. We need to understand that it is not about the government. How is the family feeling at this particular time?
You left them away.
Take away
Allah
belongs to the family. Even assuming that
you left them away.
Where are the morals that you ought to have?
Which morals are you talking about, Wadibasha?
That empathy that you ought to feel for the family. Do you know what Madam Esther Lungu has gone through?
You don't care. That's why you came to stand in Zambia. Kawoki.
Do you know what the family has gone through the last 10 months? All they are asking for is a dignified burial. And they defined a dignified burial that listen, honor his wishes, and you also have to honor our wishes. If only people could be sincere. If only people could not look at this as a contest that you have to win by all means necessary.
Get out.
Even when you may be said to be right. Consider the family. Be empathetic.
You will get out now. Do you know what we're talking about? In areas, I'm telling you, how to tumpasan.
This should never happen to anyone.
You failed the family. You were Makebi. We told you.
Even be wished on your worst
Yeah, you don't care. Do you care? Could you Nando's?
In this manner. There will be no healing if the government is going to force itself. The government needs to look at the family, at how they are feeling. This person was never and should not be treated as though he was. Yes, he saved the Republic of Zambia, but he did not give up his right to a family. Neither did the family give up their rights to their father, to their brother, to their husband.
Makebi, it's your fault. Shut up. Shut up.
Why can't we respect those?
Get out. Which respect?
Why can't we respect the Lungu family?
What you should actually respect the Lungu family?
Why can't we stand with them? They've suffered enough.
Get out.
They've been victims of propaganda. You've said of them, they have millions of dollars in South Africa. When they do not...
Makebi, shut up. This boy should shut up. Na mtowa mapimwa icho yadi tumpasan. Adi tumpasan. Lelo uso landati we should feel for the family iwe. Do you care? Uiwe na imano mwambawa wale kubepa. Mlecha na opinion pose ya abufi.
Have any of those things.
Do you care about the Lungu family?
They have vehicles. You've said of them, they have been, President Edgar Lungu was shot. President Edgar Lungu was dealing in drugs. All those lies have been said of them, but the family kept quiet.
Makebi, if you really cared about the family, you would have stayed with them.
A dignified send-off. You don't have to agree with them as to what a dignified send-off is. You have to.
This guy is pissing me off. I'm telling you. Celestine mukandira imwe your group. Mwetupuba tunenu imu. Mulifupuba imu.
Everything in light of the propaganda that has gone literally haywire. So number one, the body of the late president is not missing. It has been taken by government. Number two, they are using the excuse that your court process in the Court of Appeal has lapsed. You are saying the court process has not lapsed. Number three, they are using the High Court judgment, which they won. But speak to those conditions. Let us assume that's the authority they are using. You've just stated that it had conditions in which they were to take the body. So speak to those issues. And lastly, which I want you to begin to close on, is there have been attempts to pick other lawyers because they perceived that maybe now that you had taken the realm of politics, maybe they could speak to other lawyers. Has the family consented to anyone that could negotiate on their behalf in case there is this matter where maybe other lawyers have been used for... Just speak to those issues and what happened this evening. Yeah.
I do not want to be misunderstood in this matter.
You are a fool.
Like I stated right from the start, I'm not acting as a lawyer in this matter. And to make things very clear, in this matter, I'm spokesperson of the family.
Spokesperson fool.
Of the family in this matter. I was also sued. I'm a party to the proceedings in this matter. You will see that my name.
So why are you in Zambia, you Kaboki?
In this matter. Now, all those things that you've talked about as regards how, if we assume that we're going to follow the High Court judgment, you saw how that the High Court judgment said the ADC must be present, the family must be present. Those circumstances, the sheriff.
I am very upset. I'm on live. I'm very angry now, Karipa.
Last week or 2 weeks ago, in the
yeah, but JJ, all these things did it alive. Why do you think it has reached this stage? I told people Makebi Zulu should stay away from the race. Because instead of him focusing kuja to protect the body and everything, aliku Zambia, bambo chaya mingala to you're not there. So tizablema wandan. HH atenga kudala body. What are we going to do? Why are per live stream? Makebi Zulu I blame him in this matter. I've even said it on live. Nimo blaming. Manje, who has the body? Because news ya mene ya choka wezo kama to body baba. So by ebas wa itenga body, they have the body, they have access to the body. HH is in South Africa. So manjapa. Tizablama mandani because Makebi azokugula Nando's pa Saturday. Wakude wanyopola. Whilst HH is playing this game. You see why? But was it in Veneraku? When I said this guy should stay away from this race, asireko amenebali kuzambi. Azaka buela. Bangamfaka na running mate kumalas. Now see. Just next month before Parliament was dissolved, HH has made sure he's had access to the board. Then now what? Which means the plans to win the election lies in the board. They can't see the live. Some to me, I'm manje. Basaka mvomeleza wa HH kukwela ndege.
Because they are about to pick up my phone. Why is an end? Why am Garagali in Zambia the man? Because there's a funny Casemeza end up say, I'm in a dating and they can say, Yakuma 15, Yakuma 19, when the man they carry, you're 15 and 19.
At body Africa Mzambia. But even our JJ issue yanipwanya mutima because pamene namba kudala kukamba kuti uyu munyama ata achokemo muresi asireko bantu. I knew what I was UPND. So ngati ndikamba kwa information inangu timu uzani. We're not just talking because we're just banapinga kudala.
I agree with you now because for sure kuti kwenze lawyer kuja asembe ibisi vinachitike.
How was it going to balibeka baja?
But it's not too late. It's not too late.
HH is still going to see the body today. He will see the body. Oh my God. Munipa live amvera bantu. Kazi kambani.
Nipemba wonse wamachechi kentipempere na machief ku Eastern Province hapa tiye nyukani kamba mpone ona ku North Western but limitation wanakamba wanawapasa masiti 7 but limitation ku North Western wanawapasa 7 masiti because wanaina pamoja kukwilana pamoja lokamba hapa na ife ku Eastern Province tapapata na wamachechi wonse tampapatani wamachechi once tieni kambampo pali inkani manje.
Waniponya mutima. Hours paja pastream takam.
Makebi wakwele ndeke manje babgerere chape South Africa waende bapushinge. Ngati senzo funa sembenzana kamba tuse ine na BCL ikankoni wena.
Vakankoni muntu winangu. Yeah. There are so many lawyers ku Zambia wamene in case. There are so many people who are willing to go and stay there. You can't leave the family. I kept on saying this. You cannot leave this family. Huh?
Yeah. Anyway, it's not too late. It's time to agree the ticket. It's time to agree the ticket. Waende kwa mene coach.
Okay.
Drama washiteko withdraw ziliko drama za party kuja ku secretariat.
I'll go the ticket. Niponya mutima. I'm heartbroken. But JJ, do you blame these people when the spokesperson is in Zambia eating Nando's with the so-called MCC? Because you invited NMC, MCC. You don't blame them because chaopen. You left the family vulnerable, Mwebantu. I say this. The family is vulnerable. Tasila Lungu cannot be going from court to court. The widow has not yet buried her husband. She cannot. Please, Babetha Lungu, help this family. People never listen to me. At Bantumin Meneng.
High Court transfers former president remaining to the Zambian government. The government of Republic of Zambia wishes to confirm that the High Court in Pretoria has today, Wednesday 22nd April 2026, formally transferred the most remain of the 60th Republican President, Dr. Edgar Chagwa to the Zambian government. This development follows the former president's family inability to proceed with their case before the South African Supreme Court of Appeal. The motion remain of the former president have since been relocated from 2 Mountains Burial Service Limited to a facility managed by the South African government. Mambera, it's managed by the South African government now. In its 8th August ruling, the Pretoria High Court directed that the body be released to the Zambian government to facilitate preparation for repatriation and burial in Zambia. In line with the court directive, the government will engage with the former to finalize burial arrangement. The national will be informed of the agreed upon details in due course. Issued, Mr. Murilo Sabesha. State Council, Attorney General of the Republic of Zambia.
Manje Velan. Yes. That yeah. And now you know what people are saying now. They're saying, oh, pa nani hapa? Pa mida at Makebi just got a court, the body should be retained with immediate effect. Call at 22 hours. Look, all these things. What is that? 22 hours phone ko ya bwera. Papa, I'm not happy at all about this. I'm not happy because I want this young man to stay away. I know this Hakainde Hichilema.
No, you know you know him.
I have mastered HH. I'm telling you, in Nazibat, Upper HH now. That's why he allowed Makebi to be free. Azizi Endela, uku uplanning a vinango. Talasala puka pwak.
Makebi Zulu denies the story that the ECL family and the government agreed as being purported by the UPND bomb.
No, it's not bomb. It's SABC News. SABC cannot publish lies. It's like BBC. You don't expect BBC to publish lies by JJ. Those are very authentic newspapers. They can't just wake up. They cannot lie. I'm telling you, they can't lie.
Okay, why can't Makebi update the nation?
He's on live pale wa mana mwamba akamba vina nguchabe ningamumenya uja muntu uja.
You remember Penina Kuzan who Makebi Pajapana Buen that because this comes from a funeral home and he could have been to Savina series Bueno, and you've seen I said since I end up Bueno into because Atoka Kumadiro ye Fiana seed. It's not been smooth for him. If it's not that then maybe to be more. That's why it's often Konkara Kuja Makebi. Orongati Vanaipana plana che Vakambana wato muwili uriu but Vanaipirika nangu Zimbabwe nangu
to the live by HR to the live. We're on live stream.
Okay, sorry.
That's the government, mama. Akamba Chevinangu, no, they brought propaganda about the family. I was not there. Shanuko, nobody told me. Ninga mumenya Makebi Zulu, ninga mumenya mpama, ninga muchaya mpezine. Ba katino mulishani mkwai. Landeniko.
Yeah.
Ba katino.
Ramwe wantune nchiri buino. Nchiri buino nangu shepa. Nchiri buino nangu wale na Maria Shai. Nchiri buino. Ndebiro napa kwa mbiro kulanda.
After,
But what is Makebi Zulu saying?
akamba vinangu pa live stream. Okay, fikeni tripa live. Wabdu na mufat body aba lungu na basenda ba government.
I think the point it was so important. A person was supposed to be guarding the body. As I said, because of Impia Ascend of South Africa, I some Kubabu president. In his absentia, something like that happens.
Exactly.
It is very bad.
I said
that person was supposed to be present at all time with the family, so that the family can consult on him time and again. Mamona, it is unfortunate what has happened.
Ina makana ya mpwa.
Ali, wakumkina pajava jeje babala izanishi Chief Mukuni was in South Africa looking around.
Yeah.
That time pajanishi vajeje va post that maona vasakita movie. That's the time pajanishi abwerera Makebi nzofunko ziva that hey, I need to beef up security. Nangu abwerera kuja ayambo kamba hey listen this body they are looking for. Manje and they check out the Bonave Chitika. No convention will be this time. Maon aivala kokuja. What these guys remember last time when they got my rigging elections?
Yeah.
Guys are party Edgar rigging elections. Before you know it, but winner by election. They are always trying to do something at the same time. So Nikutamba ma pocket yambiri kwa driver jeje bachita wa check out mu jacket otherwise ngatu pa jacket imos UPND is gonna hit you at the other side.
Thank God the body is back. The body is back where? When the government have taken it and the church is already there. It is alleged. Yeah.
So na kupi hapa mfeshi na yeye anaposita this week last week na wakazi wake. So na kumfeshi kukari kupi. Ndiye yeye atavira hicha.
Awe bane nangu tapaso sona rikenye. The body is coming.
Go ahead.
Somebody is saying, instead of remaining in Sasa, Makebi is busy campaigning. Sad. Yes, Mama Matipa is very sad. He should have been in South Africa with the family. Yeah.
Yeah.
Akumkira pajape nezo wauza tawe umuntu not mufake ndafya tasira bakamba tasira sasa tinga not mufake umuntu ankare no umuvelera jealous why tuna boy that parima spiritual issues patch he's supposed to stay there until we finishes otherwise we umuntu akaiona itapoti manje my spirit manje vizaza I see some manje vizambu mpasa 15 pounds huh.
I'm shocked that you could be this careless. I've been telling you this thing from day one. He says this and that.
And you have got a spiritual eyes, you said it.
Now video yanga, I begged. I said, Makebi, please stay away from this campaign. Ala kuchena. He's going to do this and oh my God. Ananitukwana timi yake. Apa manje na watu mina people were on live apa bazimvere. Bani yanka bosa hawe no. Shirefukulanda. No, I'm heartbroken. I said, I told you people. We could have just appointed this person nomination. Yeah, Vice President Kumalas Chabe. And when HH is not in Kalapa government, security parliament dissolve, you can just say Uinde running Mutambo. People never wanted to listen. Hey, Kalapa ballot. Oh.
Really,
Okay.
people, it was not about even the position of a president. The most thing that this person was so much interested is money that was given by other presidents concerning the same thing, and organizing the party. Him thinking that if you entrust somebody with the money to organize the party, this person will jump on him. He was just supposed to delegate somebody, say you are the one that is going to organize the party. Let me organize the field. That's all. But him said, I'm going to do two things. I want to be a president as well as organizing the field. You can do two things from two different countries. You understand?
Yeah.
The only thing with these politicians that we have today, they love money too much. He wants to handle the money from the sponsors as well as managing the presidency. So that if the president favors him, he becomes the president handling the same money. That is where we have a problem. We cannot have a president who loves money too much in this way, sure.
Ukufirwa fiati alekele kwa bananko babu alole shati fefo mpia shalesa kulu balunga ama contact yo bampele na ene nende fuku wa president ba mutunga ba mwamba every day kula pushing agenda ukuma page bale ne Mundubile is upinde but na batu we but he went secretly and negotiated elo SBC 30 be pogufi ni mfulu hapa no echecha kwa access ku body.
And the same negotiation that you've been talking about.
Mwaona manjeka, mwaona latest. Supreme Court has granted the order now to take back the body. Maya mwaona body manje likuja, basa ikasongwa paenda, ndo hiyo nerata ndo chaka tuka body viewing ikake.
Which is what we didn't want to AJJ. That's what we, even if Babo is a body, we didn't want HH to have access to the body at all. Yeah. Atenga. He's had access. Akopa my picture.
Babanda. Hear my thought, time. Hear my thought. These people they had known all this time 1 year ago that this person wanted these parts. Why did they do the requirement?
manje sitimufuna utifuna wamena nakamba kuti azagwira maliro abwerere manje apa kai agulisha maswapati yaenda manje futi ankhale futi stiza muleka
Kambati.
Why the people never spoke this maternity? Why didn't they spoke this maternity?
At Banji.
yabwerera bodi baitenga mzula apa nimwambera tikasongwa enda ku South Africa apa Supreme Court unosiku court ya Sira
which court works at night?
South African Supreme Court has ordered the Zambian government and the South African government to retain the body and explain why they should
that is the current situation. They've ordered to the police of South Africa to return the body, of which the body has been...
They've already had access to the body. That's what we are... I'm not even... my concern is... Tizami Bweran, Tizami Konkan pa live ya nice. Mwambere.
Last time, body ifunka yaenda give it back to Zambia without following their law. Ni Freemason connection. But it's not about a pempera baba fakainja ya kangi October because they started
Manja pa they've had access to the board.
Achita manje bakukota bachita prepare batenga kuja mu video kamba so that Makebi manja hapa oneka.
Naona hapa manje body na Makebi hapa live manje.
Anyway, but they and then ko body na bakwata access ya balungu kukulwa ichi.
If it's not for JJ,
hold on my HR. Lolelan Abdu. They can push. Achani, I'm telling
Nati, ninataka fuma kucheichiro na chisamo na news na tinipanga na TikTok video la nintukana mwe bantu mole sanjelele kofi bantu na chinkalipa. Hello, nina ndamuli video kweba tinangu babweshe body amasipya patina senda kale kali yale fwa kofi. Ya masipya yapwa. That's why, because nani kanisi ya wano alimwebelo kweba tia kwili ya mwone stupid before my election because ya kalusa. Desperation ni mbepusha wabe na bena Makebi. Nomba, kwasi balabe nyati bagusukwa balabe na Makebi ba. Abeka la lokuta South Africa ba mfwa kwa toko kumocha likulishia soteti babutukireko nomba gaisa mkufafe bukateka inje bana abantu abaleti Makebi ifocha tuwa mutemino flasu ungile balu nomba nasunga. Anyway, I've said what I've said. Na chinka ripeta kwa but I don't know what to say.
Na mulopola Makebi ne.
Babanda endani pa live to konke live ya mene babanda. Watokozeni wantu wazive.
So the next time I can bring
Bajeje sensitive konke ya Makebi wa mene tukwesi ya lea ndese ya upwatu musova. Ulero nomba mwe live.
Makebi ale ishape defendi.
Ala ishape defend mwe bantu. He's been careless. He's been careless.
He doesn't know what happened. There is an agreement already. There was an agreement.
You don't know what happened because he's not there. How can you know?
Bari panga agreement. Yeah, it's not.
But see how much it will be needed the protection. If you are my best friend leading Nigeria,
honestly, for muntu alanda okay, wa PF they are fools. Honestly, they are fools in PF. Honestly, I don't know how they don't understand the church. Like, you know, Hakainde Hichilema is desperate for the body. And then you are now praising Makebi. He's going to stand. He's won the elections. What is that? Honestly, like, you guys, that's why Lisaniso told you don't understand what it means to be in opposition. 25 years UPN was in opposition. Did you see them eating Nando's? You are eating Nando's, nama chips. Now we got nama chips, nama chips. And you want to take awanen wale di obwari, to ale pika muchipoto wale ture na obwari, to adia. You want to be in opposition, you are in opposition, you want to form government. Ule nama chips ya kunando's, nenkoko. Mule chana nama Valeria, nama slay queen. Awa, Valeria manandozu. Now you see, body was sent.
Kupiende kwali kusalula kapenta.
Effort na beans twalia. Ngana bashite kwenko kwenye nishini twalia again. Nale amufirira ne mu UPN nale wali ero nishini kwa tefu moya kwa Daniela. Nishina lupia nga twapa chiriro bebere di tule yanje andefu kulia ko bwade na beans. Nishina aisha nale kapenta and I will eat kapenta na beans. Imomule ya manandos. Tepa po wa dede inshallah andire ba dede inshallah andire pali Makebi Zulu inshallah andire ine inshallah andire
send everything kwa wecho tawalanda
inshallah andire ine
atule mutu ko muntu apuye Makebi Zulu nali amo
aha
namusalile mo my brother tafire
nali amo. That's why I'm confident. Mbali ufana take mine pa ballot. Nadi amo. Ine ama politician kuba trust yari kosa. Leo ndemie aba bena Makebi aba ichaba. I even said this aba ichite ba trust aba. Yes, Makebi Zulu is a spokesperson of a family, not security. But he was careless for the body to be in the hands of HH.
If you puva number 1, Nishimu amba Emmanuel. Idia nimbu.
It's okay, Daniel. Name me ever. Machiradila ka?
Nachiradila mwandini nindi lata mwishi befie. Nachirati amba pali Lillian Mutambo. Kuli muambana chirafu kubika kwensere na tiawe kansunge flo muchinshi wandi fest lero. Iliande tontonganya video ya kufumia.
Maenda live ajeje. Okay, some concan pa live and so 10 ku live ajeje. You can carry on this call. Just hold on, he'll be adding you to speak. The kenishime cause nakakabu kak. Okay, I'll join you shortly. Pa WhatsApp mwifumapo mwafa bane. Okay, mwizo wa jeje, I'll call them. I'll call them for you and add them. Wavera wa jeje. Wa jeje, I'll call them and add them, okay? Okay, bye. Guys, this is what happens when you have a selfish lawyer. This is what happens. Lydia says, let's stick with NSPP, Divama politics. I'm telling you. And I'm a sorry band. Was he supposed to sleep in the mortuary? We don't care whether he slept or not. The fact is he came to Zambia to stand eating Nando's. And he made the Lungu family vulnerable. Those people cannot come to social media and start talking for themselves. But we've observed that he left them and they were vulnerable. Take care, guys. Makebi Zulu. Waditumpa.